Practice, but everyone's buzzing, and I think anytime you can draw more than a Premiership team coming in on a Tuesday night the day before, then things have got to be looking up. But it's great. I mean, we're excited, and it's been a while coming. You know, last year we had a couple of close ones. I think 19,000, 18,000, but to have it be, you know, close to 21,000 will be fantastic for the players. And you know, the World Cup players are pumped up. I think all the aches and pains have gone, all the mental stress of the World Cup has gone. I think the excitement of playing in front of another 20,000 plus crowd is great for them too.
So can we expect to see Tobin and NSYNC?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they've been gunning all week, and NSYNC looks sharp, Tobin looks good, and there's a few others that look good too. It's nice to get them back. Obviously, just have them in practice. It's more competitive this week. There's more bite to the practice this week, and you know, big time players show up on big occasions. So. And they don't like Seattle, you know, NSYNC doesn't like Seattle, so there's Tobin, they've been here a couple of years, you know, so I think the rivalry is already in their blood, and they're really excited the fact that not only is it a sellout, but it is Seattle too.
It's a long list, but can you, which national team players will be available, which?
Available, Kaelin Cowell will be available, Steph Catley will be available, Pokenhorn will be available, NSYNC will be available, let me keep going. Rianne will not be available. Jodie's very questionable at this point. We'll have a look at it this afternoon and make a decision on Jodie. Rianne is
Nadine.
Nadine is available. That's it, I think, right? The 9 of them.
Yeah,
is that 9? Yeah,
Alex is out.
Alex is out,
yeah.
Obviously, yeah. And we just got AO back. She was at Olympic qualifying. She's got back last night from Nigeria, so you know she's available too. So she came through the game. So it's been a week of crossing fingers, and now we've crossed them, and you know we're not so bad. I think we've got a good group with us, so I'm looking forward to it.
What are the issues with Rianne and Jodie?
Well, Rianne's still a recurrence from the World Cup, from a hamstring problem at the World Cup, and we're just trying to nurse her back to health rather than take a risk on her with these games coming up. I don't think she'll be available for these 3 games in 8 days, but after that we're hoping to get her ready for August 5th and get her fully loaded. And Jodie's just again from the World Cup too. She got injured here prior to going to the World Cup, and they rushed her back obviously to get her ready for the World Cup, and didn't do a lot of training during that time, didn't do a lot of strength training, so lost a bit of strength and stuff. So we've been working really the last 2 weeks on getting her strength back and getting her in a position where she could start training full time again and be available. You know, I don't expect it to make it for tomorrow, but maybe Sunday and Wednesday are definitely, you know, feasible, maybe off the bench or something.
You've had huge crowds before, as you mentioned, but this is going to be a sellout. After the World Cup, you're going to have some fans that maybe have never seen a Thorns game before. You think that'll add a little extra?
Yeah, I think so. I think, you know, anytime you can make new fans and bring new fans into the stadium. You know, I was in the supermarket yesterday and I saw somebody pick up the covers and they started whistling through the covers to see where Alex Morgan was, and the little girl was standing next to her. I want Alex, I want next to her. They're looking through the covers. I just thought it was a good moment, you know, and I think they're the type of things that have happened over the last couple of weeks. There's been a buzz around the whole city and probably the whole country regarding the sport, and it's really, you know, I think you've got 2 teams that like to entertain. They play good football, both teams, so I think it's going to be an exciting game too. And I think when you put a crowd and people are coming here, maybe they don't know there will be 21,000 in here tomorrow, so maybe they're coming thinking, oh, you know, it'll be 9,000, 10,000 or 12,000. I think when they get here, they'll be like, hold on a second. I took the players up into the river section yesterday and had them stand up and said that's the view that they get. Because it's a lot different standing up there than it is down here, and to stand up for 2 hours and cheer your team on gives a lot of credit to them. So I just showed the players what it means to these guys to stand up for 2 hours and cheer for you, so don't let them down tomorrow night.
Do you feel a sense of responsibility then, and the team as well, that these fans, if you guys put on a good show, good entertainment, can be coming back?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we want them back. I mean, we want to, you know, our average last year I think was 13.5. It was up on the first year. We want to keep building on that. You know, if we could get to 15, 16,000, and all of a sudden maybe we could get a 10-year waiting list for season tickets like the Timbers, which would be amazing. Obviously, there's always goals, I'm sure, upstairs and in those departments of the club, and that's what they want to do. They want to sell tickets, but it's our job to entertain. Ultimately, people come back if the experience is good. I think 3 points always helps in that, and obviously the entertainment factor. I mean, you can't always rely on your goalkeeper to score goals. There's got to be different kinds of entertainment than that. So hopefully some of our forwards will get on the score sheet tomorrow night. But well, it's been a great week of practice again, and I think honestly just the emotional lift that everyone brought us back from the World Cup, and they've been through a lot at the World Cup, but I think just playing again with our players again, with Ali and Mona and Sinead, and that has made NSYNC put a huge smile back on her face, and she's raring to go, and a lot of them are.
And it's not, but it's not like Seattle doesn't have that same thing coming in, right?
Well, yeah, they're coming off a 3-0 loss, and they're a really good side. There's no question about it. Good movement. Fishlock and Kim Little are probably 2 of the top 5 players in the world. And if they're on fire, then you're going to have to be on your guard. But you look at Seattle's. They lost 3-0 last week. We've watched the game tape, and we've worked on a couple of things that maybe Washington were looking at too, and hopefully we can hurt them here. And it's a different. They got a young goalkeeper in net, and as a 21,000 shouting dodgy keeper behind you, it's not the easiest thing in the world to be in goal, is it? So they're the things I think we'll look at and we'll try to push the envelope with. And obviously we're home field. We got to take advantage of. We go there Sunday, and unless we get the points here, Sunday won't matter. So we need to get the points tomorrow night.
Are you expecting Megan Rapinoe and Hope Solo to be playing for them?
I think Megan Rapinoe will for sure will be in the lineup. Come back to Poland. I'd be shocked if she's not in the lineup. Hope Solo, I'm not sure. I heard she had an operation, or she's not going to be here, or she's not going to play. But that's not my worry. Our worry is really putting our team on the field at the best you can be. And I think we've got a good team going out tomorrow night. They're excited and just want to get on with it.
Do you feel responsibility as a coach to help the league build off the World Cup? And what can you do from a coaching standpoint to help not just Thorns but the league benefit from this?
Well, I think we're all responsible. From the ownership side to the management side to the coaching side to the players side. I think we all have a part to play in it, and we all want the sport to build, and we're in a great moment. And I watched the Kansas City game last night. They were sold out last night. Chicago was sold out at the weekend. Sky Blue was sold out. We're going to be sold out, but obviously the number one priority is, can we sell out every week? Can we sell all these venues out? I think looking at it, and when people see our venue tomorrow with 21,000 in it, can the other teams get better venues? Can we improve the minimum requirements? Can everyone push on and sell more season tickets in the off season? And the entertainment factor, the field entertainment needs to be good. And when the World Cup players are here and the foreign players are here, and I've been a big advocate of the foreign players. I think when you get all that on the field here, they can entertain, and it's fun to watch. And I think tomorrow night will be a fun game to watch. And I'd be shocked if there's no goals tomorrow night with the 2 attacking teams on display. So we'll see what happens.
Is there a challenge when you get players back in here? You can sort of reset your season. How do you approach those first couple of places?
Yeah, obviously for Claire Pokenhorn, for instance, who's just come into the squad, it's difficult for her. Not for me. I feel like they've all been here before. Tobin was almost seamless the last couple of weeks. NSYNC's been here for a long time. So I think most of them, Steph Catley's been around. They know the way we play. They know the philosophy that we believe in, and they just come in. It's been really good for me. I've just enjoyed it because really the competitiveness of practice. They've made everyone better. Ali Long looks better this week. Mona Shin looks better this week. Sinead Farrell looks better this week. Kat Williamson looks better this week. So if they can do that, then that's a big plus for us if we can make those players better.